Welcome to Thoroughbred Times on the Scene. I'm Tom Law. I'm joined by one of the most prolific owners on the Breeders' Cup World Championships card. Mr. Ken Ramsey has 7 horses entered over the 2-day extravaganza out here on Friday and Saturday at Churchill Downs. Mr. Ramsey, talk a little bit about your horses. Talk maybe about, you are a gambling man. Talk about maybe some of the horses that you feel like have the best chances.
Oh, I think gambling might be the wrong word. I started out as a gambler, then I graduated to speculator, now I'm an investor. So that's pretty in perspective. I would say probably Stephanie's Kitten has probably got the best opportunity, especially the jockey really loves the horse. John Velasquez, you know, normally rides for Todd Pletcher and chose to ride our horse. Makes me a little more confident. And she did win a Grade 1 Alcibiades, and she prefers the turf, so we think we got a big shot. Little luck and got a good post. I think we're in the right spot.
Now, you obviously made the decision. I think the Alcibiades was maybe a win-in-your-in race for the dirt race. You obviously decided to go in the juvenile fillies turf race. Obviously, Kitten's Joy and her pedigree has a lot to do with that.
Yes, it does. It's in the genes. Kitten's Joy is primarily run on the synthetic surface and the turf. We're trying to get some mares that doesn't have a single blade of grass in her pedigree to get me a Derby horse out of Kitten's Joy. He's done everything else, but yes, that's why we switched over. She's better on the turf.
Now, just looking ahead to Saturday's card, you obviously have a horse as well in the Breeders' Cup Classic in Headache. Headache has certainly appeared in some Grade 1 races in the past. You know, a lot of people really liked him in the Whitney, including myself. I liked him in the Whitney. He looked like he was making a nice run at one point along the far turn and came up a little empty, but you have since rebounded, and he comes in a Classic off a pretty good race that a lot of people like.
There's a lot of reasons why a horse turns in a poor performance. This horse absolutely refuses to run on the rail. And Minna was riding him that day, and he was told, whatever expense, keep him off the rail. But the way the race unfolded, he was on the rail, and he started slinging his head sideways all down the stretch and just quit running. He finally got him out, and he started back again, but too late. I think we'd have probably got third, no worse than fourth, had he not been on the rail. This time we drew post 11. We may be a thorn between two roses, because on the outside is of us in the 12 hole is Uncle Mo, and on the inside is a great filly, Harvard de Grace. So I think we're going to be running at the end. I would not leave him out of the superfecta. Kitten's Joy as a sire has more offspring in this year's Breeders' Cup Championships than any other sire.
Oh, well, another interesting factoid.
Factoid.